Good day and welcome back. In this part we will go through Ezkeys and try and make our chord progression sounds a lot more natural, maybe. So Ezkeys is a really cool plugin. We can load it in here. And I like to use just the piano to start with because we just want to hear how it sounds and the notes together and so. So we're gonna also color this and tell it keys. And to import the chord progressions we did last part, we just copy them over to keys and we can press record here. So I wanna just take a tempo first that I enjoy, and you know it's 80. And if I press record on Ezkeys and I play the first one, we will see it record. And now we can turn off the MIDI clip and listen to it again. So what I like to do is to chop up the chords here. So we get 4 separate chords, and if you press one of them, you can choose use browser MIDI. So if I do that, we get a menu where we got different MIDI options. So for this first one, we can go maybe for hip hop, since we're creating kind of hip hop. And let's try and find something that are kind of in the range of the BPM. Actually, it doesn't matter. You can use whatever you like. And actually, I found the best MIDI stuff when I'm not in the genre I'm looking for. But we're gonna try something here. For example, sample that. So let's just press one and take a variation. And you can see it changed the MIDI clip here down here. So let's listen to it now. Beautiful, right? So we can replace it and now step over to the next one. Maybe try variation 2. Sound pretty good. Let's replace it. The last two, we maybe want to control the MIDI on both. So we can select both and use browser MIDI, and then it connect them, and we can just try something else here. Let's try some Rhodes. Pretty cool. So let's replace it. So now we have changed our chord progression into something that sounds like someone actually is playing it without playing it ourselves. So now we can export this. So we can actually create a new MIDI track and maybe call it keys play. And we can just drag and drop them here. And remember to rename them. And we can see them here as MIDI. And now we can remove different notes if we didn't like them. And yeah, so let's load Launch Lizard. It's an amazing electric piano. You should definitely check it out. Can mute the keys. The only thing I want to remove this is the last part. So let's keep doing this on all 3. Go back to keys, and we can save them for later use. It's really nice. So we don't delete them, we just move them back here, and we press record, and we record the second one. For the second one, we're gonna cut them as well. And this time we might actually try something different in here. So let's try something jazzy. Nice. So we got a little slower part and a more energetic part. So let's replace that as well and just drag and drop them over here. Make sure we rename them. Let's move all of this and record the last part. Okay, so finally I found something that I think is okay. So let's export that as well, just drag and drop it. Name it. And let's listen to them on the electric piano. We also have to go into keys here, and we can actually mute all these by right-clicking and mute. Awesome. So now I have 3 different played chord progressions, and our next job is to make them sound really lo-fi or the style you want. So next episode we're gonna use Omnisphere to really dial in that cool sound to make them stand out and to make them your own.